What is the connection between people's perceptions of beauty and the conservation needs of animals? According to a machine learning study published June 7 in the open-access journal PLOS Biology by Nicolas Mouquet of the University of Montpellier, France, the reef fishes that people find most beautiful are actually the least important for conservation. In an online survey, the researchers asked 13,000 people to score the aesthetic attractiveness of 481 pictures of ray fin reef fishes, and then used the results to train a convolutional neural network. They then utilized the trained neural network to predict the outcomes of another 4,400 photos featuring 2,417 of the most commonly found reef fish species. They discovered that bright, colorful fish species with rounded bodies were evaluated as the most beautiful when the public's assessments were combined with the neural network's predictions. Interestingly, the species that were deemed more beautiful tended to be less unique in terms of ecological features and evolutionary history. Furthermore, species classified as threatened on the IUCN Red List or whose conservation status has yet to be determined had lower aesthetic value than those classified as least concern. Unattractive species also drew more commercial interest. Aesthetic value had little bearing on the importance of a species in subsistence fisheries. The authors of the journal disclosed that our innate preferences for shape and color are probably a consequence of the way the human brain processes colors and patterns. However, mismatches between aesthetic value, ecological usefulness, and extinction vulnerability may imply that the species most in need of public assistance are the ones who get it the least. Unattractive fishes are vital for the operation of the entire reef because of their ecological and evolutionary uniqueness, and their extinction could have a disproportionate influence on these high biodiversity ecosystems. Mouquet adds, our study provides, for the first time, the aesthetic value of 2,417 reef fish species. We found that less beautiful fishes are the most ecologically and evolutionary distinct species and those recognized as threatened. Our study highlights likely important mismatches between potential public support for conservation and the species most in need of this support. And it appears that this is a similar issue with non-fish species. Most animals available for adoption are more aesthetically beautiful, such as big cats, dolphins, and the like. It remains to be seen whether this is better for business or merely human nature, but perhaps we should pay more attention to the less appealing animals on our planet because they are just as vital.